Piccolo and Goku versus Raditz. Now this fight was nuts. You got disembowelment, child abuse, brother abuse. Raditz was willing to off his own nephew, and some people still wonder why they don't want to wish him back. Like, how stupid could you be? Piccolo had his arm seared right off in this fight too. Like, that was nasty. And he bled red blood. Again with red blood, because they still hadn't used purple for Namekians. That's coming up a bit later. But the cherry on top of this bloody cake is Piccolo drilling giant holes through Raditz and through Goku. Again. Oh yeah, the main character died? That's pretty shocking. Shocking enough to earn a spot in my last video, the 10 most shocking Dragon Ball moments. Dodoria slaughtering Namekians, hands down, has got to be the most violent piece of anything to come out of Dragon Ball. This was disgusting. If Piccolo and Raditz was the cherry on top, then this fight, if you could even call it that, takes the whole cake. Zarbon's kills were pretty brutal himself, but even those pale in comparison to the body horror put on display by the deadly durian Dodoria. He rips a hole through this guy's chest, blood splattering everywhere, and then he turns and opens his mouth and sets this guy on fire like a dragon. But when I first came across this scene uncut, the headbutt to this guy was always the most painful looking of these 3 kills. Goodness gracious, look at the blood pouring down the mountain. And he's so vicious. Look at how sadistic Dodoria is. And then after seeing 3 guys die in front of him, Mori just hands over the Dragon Ball, and it's almost like he said, fuck that, just take the ball and leave. But after he hands Frieza his ball, he's still uncooperative. So if you know these characters and you know Frieza, you know he's gonna wanna have the last laugh. So Frieza stirs the pot some more, and as Dende and his brother Cargo are fleeing the scene, Dodoria murders Cargo with no remorse whatsoever. In fact, he's even laughing about it. I want you guys to understand, in real life, that's no different to gunning down a small child. In the manga, it was Frieza who killed Cargo, while in the anime, Dodoria claimed this kill, which I personally like better because it shows the audience that if Frieza's left and right-hand men are capable of evil to this degree, you can only imagine just how fucked up Frieza really is. And as the horror just continues to ramp up, arguably the most brutal of Dodoria's kills is his very last. Dodoria screws around with Mori for a bit, but once he gets his hands on him, he viciously, and I mean viciously, snaps Mori's neck. And he did this in front of Dende. And if I haven't mentioned it before, while he's killing all these Namekians, Frieza and the rest of these sadistic pricks are enjoying every last second of it. If you want to see more of Dragon Ball, I got another video on the most shocking moments in all of Dragon Ball. Click the video in the upper left corner to check it out, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.